got a few comments to make. I'm going to ask Gail Cameron and Mike Cameron, the parents of Sheree, to come up and speak as well. This was obviously a very senseless, vicious murder that struck fear into the Valley Village community. It touched a chord with every one of my police officers, I can tell you that, and me personally. The follow-up was relentless. Every day we talked about it. Last night, my detectives were up all night getting that suspect back here. We weren't going to rest until we got the suspect off the street, period. We absolutely mourn the loss of Sheree. And I was talking to the family this morning, and it's a very strange feeling for me personally, and I know the detectives, in that I feel a sense of celebration and joy, but also deep sadness, because we're here for a very difficult situation, which is the loss of a special person. So it's mixed emotions that we all have right now. I'm very proud of the incredible work done by my homicide detectives and my entire command. They gave it their full best effort, and they got the results we were looking for. I deeply appreciate all the support and teamwork and collaboration by everyone that was involved in this case. Omar Luera is going to face justice. He's going to face the consequences for his actions, and they're going to be severe. That's my prediction. I want to give you a little detail about how he was arrested. He was taken into custody yesterday at approximately 2 p.m. by the Northern Baja State Police in Mexicali, Mexico. He was picked up by North Hollywood detectives and the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force personnel at the port of entry in San Ysidro. He's currently in custody at LAPD Van Nuys jail. He's going to be arraigned on murder charges in Van Nuys court tomorrow, with the special allegations of murder, commission of arson, and burglary of an occupied residence. The District Attorney's Office has made no decision in terms of pursuing the death penalty in this case. The LA County District Attorney's Office Major Crimes Division is prosecuting this case, and the prosecutor that's handling this case, to give you a sense of how seriously everybody takes this matter, District Attorney Bobby Grace is actually here right now with us. It's Bobby Grace right here. And he's been with us all along in terms of getting this case started. I want to thank the Cameron family for their assistance in this investigation. I know my detectives spoke on a daily basis with the Camerons, and frankly, it was a two-way street in terms of them motivating him and him helping them heal. And this gives a sense of closure. I want to thank Councilmember Krikorian for his assistance. It really did pay dividends. I've worked with a number of council members, and they're all pleasure to work with, but I got to tell you, Krikorian is very special. What he did was unique. He was a team member with us. He collaborated with us and the community to bring this suspect to justice, and that reward did pay results for us that he brought forward. I'm very thankful for his support. Thank you. And also, again, I'd like to thank the other allied agencies that work with us. We have here with us today, we have a representative of the U.S. Marshals, Steve Johnson. Steve, can you raise your hand? Where's Steve? There, how you doing? Inspector Steve Johnson, he works with the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force. He works for Chief Hession. Chief Hession was kind enough to give us the Marshals Task Force to track Luera, and without their efforts and their collaboration with the California Department of Corrections Fugitive Apprehension Team, led by Chief Duncan, who's also here. Where's Chief Duncan? Thank you, John. We wouldn't be here today. And I just want to echo what Chief Albany said about this Marshals Fugitive Apprehension Team. They are bar none the best in America at what they do. When we have someone we want, and we just can't find them in the city, we go to them, and they bring them back. And they're amazing what they do. And they also, part of that group is the Foreign Prosecution Liaison Unit. Detective 2, Fred Sicard, are you here? Right. Where's Fred? Federico Sicard. Federico used to be an Olympic swimmer in Colombia. That's a little side note. He's an athlete. He's a very determined individual. He's getting ready to retire, but he's part of the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force, which also contains the Foreign Prosecution Liaison Unit, which is part of LAPD, but it's merged with the Marshals Task Force. He leads that group. And thanks to Fred and his team, again, we're here today. Thanks, Fred. Lastly, I'd like to thank the Clear Channel, CBS Outdoors, and Lamar Advertising. They donated free billboards, and that got Luera's face out all over the city, even down to San Diego, from what I understand. And that was very much appreciated. Thanks very much. I'd like to ask Ms. Cameron to come up.